I'd now like to invite the Consul General of the Republic of Indonesia in Toronto, the Honorable Mrs. Dyah Lestari Asmarani, to come up to deliver a few words as well.
Councillor Jan Kovacs, Councillor Deepika Demerla, Councillor Martin Reid, and also my proud fellow Councillor Alvin Tejo. The President, Mr. Tunggul Tobing, President of Indonesian Diaspora Network, and also the Chairman of Indonesian Community of Ontario, or ICO, and all my beloved Indonesian community and diaspora in Mississauga and GTA. A very good evening. Selamat sore Bapak Ibu semuanya. It is actually a great honor for me to join you all on this beautiful evening to attend the flag raising ceremony to commemorate the 78th anniversary of Indonesian Independence Day. That's why I would like to take this opportunity to extend our deepest appreciation to your worship, Mayor Krombi, and also all the councillors here for hosting and also supporting us to organize this event. Mississauga is a place where most of Indonesian citizens and diaspora reside in Greater Toronto area. Even in the number is bigger if we compare with all the Indonesians in Ontario. The Indonesians here came from various regions in Indonesia with various ethnicity, as Councillor Alvin told us before. They have various religions as well as different backgrounds. All of them gather here in Mississauga and represent the Indonesia diversity in Canada. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this year Indonesia is celebrating its 78th Independence Day. It's been a long journey to achieve the independence and to advance Indonesia. Reflecting on past experience, it is not easy to unite Indonesia, which consists of various ethnic groups and is spread out more than 17,000 islands. But struggle and hard work will not betray the result. This year, the anniversary carried the theme Terus Maju Menuju Indonesia, Terus Melaju Menuju Indonesia Maju, or Keep Moving Forward Toward the Advance of Indonesia. This theme reflects the spirit and determinations of the Indonesian nation in facing the future challenges. This theme also invites all Indonesian people, not only in Indonesia but around the world, to continue development with a spirit such as working together or gotong royong, collaborations, and synergizing to achieve our common goals. Through those spirits, Indonesia will sustain its relevance in responding to regional and global challenges, and in maintaining economic development and prosperity for the benefit of our peoples. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I think 3 days ago, representatives of the Indonesian diaspora around the world gathered in Jakarta and held the 7th Congress of Indonesian Diaspora from 12 to 14 August. The Congress highlighted the theme with empowering Indonesian diaspora in the strategy for nation branding toward Indonesia 2045. During the various sessions of the Congress, the participants emphasized that Indonesia diaspora is the nation's human capital. It also, as well as a social capital for Indonesia, who could play an important role in bringing a positive image of the nations, or we call it maybe nation branding. Together, all the diaspora with the active role of Indonesian diaspora, it is hoped that it can bring a positive image of Indonesia in various sectors, including economy, culture, education, and technology. And today, we also witness one of the real examples how Indonesian diaspora give a positive image of Indonesia is my beloved friends, good friends, Councillor Alvin Tejo. As he mentioned before, he is the first Indonesian descendant elected as a city councillor in Canada. Although he born in Canada, I'm proud of him because he still can speak and understand Bahasa very well. And there is a lot of many Indonesian fellow who also gave a beautiful and a positive image of Indonesia. We see here many Indonesian businessmen, entrepreneurs, doctors, engineers, accountants, architects, as well as there is one Indonesian expert in nanosatellites. Maybe you know him, maybe you are not know him yet, but this is all Indonesian diaspora that make us so proud. And we also have Indonesian community of Ontario, or we call it ICO, who are tirelessly support us, the Consul General, and as well as our Indonesian government, to promote Indonesian in Canada, to engage with various community in Canada, and to contribute to enrich the Canada diversity. We recognize ICO has played this role by joining many cultural cultural activities in Mississauga. As Councillor Kovac said before, they joining the Karasauga since a couple years ago. And this is also one of our effort to introduce Indonesia to the Canadian community. It is third, our fervent hope that ICO, with the rules of ICO and other Indonesian diaspora, the excellent existing relation and of friendship and cooperations between the Indonesian people and the people of Canada in Toronto will be deeper and stronger. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude my remark, allow me to once again extending my gratitude and appreciation to the Mayor of Mississauga and all the City Councillor, along with the Indonesian community for making this event happen, making all the possible. Thank you, the ICO members, and last but not least, my appreciation also conveyed to all our Indonesian community who present in this beautiful evening. Happy 1778 Indonesian Independence Day. Thank you, terima kasih, dan selamat sore.